All right. Good morning, I should say. I like to say good evening, but it's after 2 a.m. People, and Midi Man is yet at the grind. We want to say we thank God and we give God all the praise and honor for life, health, and the strength for it being as well as it is. And we thank God for all of you cyber friends. You know who you are. Old Midi Man is coming in here with a early morning video, and it's a live feed because of the fact that I didn't do a offline video today. And I just really didn't. I don't have an excuse, and for not doing it, I just say I just didn't do it. And I told y'all I do things as I'm led to do it by the Spirit. And it's got to be a reason. I just don't do these things just to be doing them. But nevertheless, as you see, what my title or my video on this particular evening or morning, I should say, sometimes you have to stand alone. Sometimes you have to stand alone. Um, we want to, first of all, we want to give a shout out to the inner circle. Y'all know who you are, and we don't take you lightly, and we thank God for you. And Many Man just want to share just a few things with y'all on this here particular morning. In other words, it says in the description, I said, how bad do you want success? I asked the question, how bad do you want success? Now, I'm not speaking on success in the way that a lot of people consider success, because that word carries a lot of weight and on many facets, many avenues, according to what you are dealing with or what you consider to be success. Do you want success in things that you undertake? And I don't think no one that in their right mind that want anything that they do to fail. I mean, really, come on, be honest with you. I mean, if you got that type of mentality, then something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. But nevertheless, success not only mean money per se, even though that do have a part in it and it got its place. But or do you want success in your health? Whereas your health is concerned. And I can be the first one to sit here tonight or this morning and tell you that success in health is very important to me, because I wish right now that if I had done things more prevented earlier in my life, that perhaps maybe I wouldn't have to succumb to some of the things that I went through 2 years ago. In other words, but nevertheless, we still want to give God the praise and give him all the glory for it being as well as it is, because it could have been a lot worse than it is. But success is how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? In other words, whatever that you put your hands to do, if you want success at it, you got to put your all in all into it, people. I learned that. I learned that. I mean, I learned that the hard way, but I did learn it. You do not jump up a ladder. Let me say that again. You do not jump up a ladder. You climb it wrong by wrong. That means work is involved in it. And as I've stated on many occasions on Facebook as well as YouTube, I have said it more times than a little bit in my Bible study, that the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. That's the only place it comes before work. So how bad do you want it? I mean, being in music all these years, it's going on close to 40 years now, and I have seen a lot of musicians, all levels, all levels. And don't base yourself on the level of somebody else unless you've done what they've done. And even then, you cannot put yourself on their level, because if a person been playing, let's just say 5 years, and you only been playing one, well, it's something that person been playing 5 years, got an edge on you. They got 4 years ahead of you. You cannot put yourself equal to them at that particular point in time. Now, you may be good at what you do and on your level, but you are not on their level. And guess what? You will never be on their level, because they will be continuing to learn as the years go by as well as you. But they got 4 years of experience on you. So as you get to there where they are, then they're going to be the progress to another level. So don't ever judge your plan of your abilities on the basis of somebody else that's been in this thing much longer than you have, because you will shortchange your own self by doing that. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I wanted to say, matter of fact, I just finished a conversation and talking with another person of mine. We mentioned some things and trying to talk the real deal. In other words, talking real talk, not to put nobody down in anything, but as I told my cyber friends in my inner circle, y'all know who you are. I made mention in my podcast that I did. I told y'all I hadn't did a podcast in quite a while because I was having so many issues with it. And I just really just backed off of the podcast, period. And I do hope that some of my cyber friends did get a chance to go to it and check out the podcast to see did it come out right. That it was the audio quality good, because there's no video with the podcast now. It's only audio. And we did one, and I let y'all in on a few things that we were dealing with. Middleman is yet trying to get things on the proper. And in other words, we got some things that we're gonna try to get done. Other word, we are yet working on the book. As a matter of fact, making pretty good progress on that book. I feel that in just a little while longer, just a little bit more longer, we will be through with the book. I don't know which way I'm gonna go with it after that, but I got to get the manuscript to somebody that perhaps can, if I get it published one way or the other, even if I have to self-publish it myself. But the book will be completed very, very soon. And I told y'all that I got some music that I cannot locate, and so I might have to go back to the drawing board and do a re-record of it, so I can go and get something out. This here was an idea that I got from my sister Jackie, one of my inner circle, and I got the idea from her in order to do this here. So we're gonna definitely try to give it a whirl, along with another song that I have. I've been mantling. I've been kind of fit fondling with it here a little bit for a few months now. One of my slogans that I always have said in my video: whatever you get into, if God is not in it, please, man, please, sir, get out of it. I got to build some sort of song based on that statement, and it's not going to be that very hard to do because I already kind of know which way I want to go with it. But nevertheless, I just want to let all of you, those of you out there that were so faithful in supporting the my group that I had on last year, Junior Walker and the Gospel Tritones, and those of you that you were so very supportive in the purchasing of that little Christmas EP that we done and everything. And I just want to come here to give y'all a very, very thanks personally from Junior Walker, the owner and the manager of the group. I want to say that I certainly do appreciate what y'all done and the support that y'all gave us in the by the purchasing of the CD from whomever that you purchased it from. Middleman is I'm just telling you that I am much obliged to y'all, and those of you that have supported the group from day one, that especially that inner circle, y'all gave me much encouragement. In other words, we thank you for all the monetary, also the monetary donations, as well as the moral support verbally and the thing, all the emails and the thing that you have asked for. And I just want to say that I thank you for what you've done, because you didn't have to do it. And I also want to say that I am sorry that in other words, not sorry that we got the project done. That was a good thing. We got it finished. But also that after that, it seemed like everything just sort of like just drizzled out. Like a fire just drizzled out. In other words, those of you that have been wanting to hear from the group, but the group is not there now. I mean, we haven't done anything since I finished with the CD about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. We haven't done anything since then. And so I just wanted to come to apologize to all of you that have been looking for something from the group, some response to us to get back and to rekindle the fire, to make the fire keep on going. But undoubtedly, the only thing I can say is that it's not happened. It has not happened yet. And we are just about to be into the month of March. And no group stays off that long. And like I said, it's according to how bad you want it. And really and truly, there are things that really come up, that will come up, that is against our ability to is beyond us. We cannot help something that happened to our situation. Everybody's situation change. We got circumstances that come up. You cannot help those. But it always goes back to the question I put in the comment, in the description on this video. How bad do you want it? That always come back to the question of that. So we had some issues and everything. And so that much was understandable about the reason why things have not been put back together. But I'm here to tell y'all on this morning, it has not been put back together as of yet. And to my cyber friends, my close inner circle that are looking for something to come out of Walker's music. And then you hear me, I said out of Walker's music. So that means that now I got to take the personal responsibility as Junior Walker. I got to take the personal responsibility to bring something out of Walker's music now and put it back on the web, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatsoever. There will be some things I want to make certain that I satisfy the support, for the support that y'all have given so graciously and so thoroughly. Y'all giving the support. So I'm going to return this favor by bringing something out, bringing some sort of content back to y'all, so y'all, for your enjoyment. Because like I said, when people enjoy what you do, you at least ought to do something every now and then. Not just sit around and not do anything. That's just like a slap in the face. That's really what it is. And I'm going to say this here, and then I'm going to go ahead on and end this video. I've been up a long time today, and really and truly, I don't know. I've got some things that I really want to try to do, but I might just call it tonight. I really might just call it tonight because I'm more mentally fatigued than I am physically, really and truly, because of so much I'm dealing with and trying to deal with, to try to do the right thing. But y'all pray for me to man his strength. I'm asking that for my inner circle. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Pray for me to man's strength, that we will continue to be on the money, and we're going to try to continue to do what is right. And believe it or not, things got a way of making itself. See, if anything God is not in, it ain't nothing we can do about it, people, because it's going to come to nothing anyway. A lot of time it's not the devil. Let me tell y'all that. A lot of time it is not the devil that's our problem. God would not allow certain things to happen because he can see better than me and you. He sees when something is not going to go right, and he already sees the problem, even when we don't see the problem. And a lot of times God would not let things progress. He would not let it become fruitful because he knows there's a bad cat on the line. And so with that being said, I just let y'all read through the line for yourself. So in other words, whatever, like I always say, whatever you get into it, God ain't in it, get out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. So in other words, everything is not the devil. I know we love to blame everything on the devil, but everything is not the devil. Believe it. And I believe that God does not allow certain things to go proper because of the fact the wrong people might be involved. And we can't see it. We want people to be right. But you know what, y'all? I hate to tell you this, but everybody's not right. Even the one that even to me, I mean, good God Almighty, I put a lot of weight on that inner circle. I do. And I just really believe that they are authentic. But guess what? I could be wrong about somebody in that, even in that. Because see, we are not unlike God. We do not have that kind of wisdom. But there are some people that have shown you, if they haven't given you no reason to doubt them, don't doubt them. That's the only thing I'm saying. But always keep that little bit of portion that remember everybody's human and they can fail you. Even though we don't want them and it might hurt us if they do fail you, especially when the people that you trust the most, when they let you down, it really can cut deep. It really can cut deep. But nevertheless, they are still human. You don't hate them, but you just know that there's a living devil. And really and truly, anything that if it's got some substance in it, the devil is against it. And he wanted to fail. But I'm just telling y'all right here and right now, there are some things that we are trying to do that maybe not going the way it should go because God is not letting it go. Because he got more wisdom and he can see better than we can. And he knows what down the road and we don't. And God is not going to allow it to happen that way. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you look back in the groups in the past, one of my favorite singer group was the Temptation. But the Temptation, I mean, crazy about the Temptation. And guess what? Two of the baddest singers in that group was Eddie Kendricks and David Ruffin. But if y'all remember, if you go and look at the documentary, the movie of the Temptation, you will see where David Ruffin, even though he was great, he was a great singer, and God knows he was, but he caused that group more problems than he did good. And they eventually had to get rid of David Ruffin. Yes, they did, even though he was one of the greatest singers that ever been in the group, him and Eddie Kendrick. And Eddie eventually left the group because of, not only because of David, but because of his friend Paul Williams. In other words, they were very good friends. Paul was sick with the sickle cell, and he could not perform in the group as he once had. And the group, they had to kind of let him, rest up a little bit. And eventually, according to the movie, they said that Paul committed suicide. Well, I'm not looking for people to commit suicide and all that. And God knows we don't want it to come to that. I've had two females that I knew when I was going to bury that I worked with, and they committed suicide. And I never forgot that, people. That's a bad feeling. I never forgot that, even to this day. And that happened over 35 plus years ago. But it was two females that I worked with, and they both committed suicide. And that is something that I don't wish on my worst enemy. And you can imagine what be going through people's mind when they do that. That's the worst, the lowest level of depression or despair, I believe, that you would take your own life. But I do know that there are things that we can deal with, and you be trying to do the best you can, and look like the more you do, the worse people act with you. And, but like I say, everybody's grown, and you can't make grown people do anything. So we just saying that to my inner circle, we are praying for you, that we are praying that y'all are very authentic, and we hope that, I know I'm going to try to be authentic as I can with you all, because see, I'm human myself and I'm subject to mistakes and failure as well. So, in other words, I want y'all to feel the same way about me. In other words, I hope that you think highly of me, but don't put me up too high to think that I can't fail you, because I'm human and I can fail as well. All of us can fail. But there's a certain thing as being a failure because of weakness, then there's failure because of, how would I say, some people just, well, for lack of a better word, y'all, some people just nasty to it. I ain't got no other way to put it, but just some people just mean and nasty to it. They don't only do to you because of their weakness, they do it to your own purpose. Some people just nasty to it. So when you got that kind of type of thing going on within anything that you're involved in, if you got one person that's gonna act that way, it will spoil the whole thing. In your church organization, whether it be on the usher board, the deacon board, or the choir, if you got one bad apple in that thing, it'll spread like a cancer, and it'll start going to the other members. Then the next thing you know, you got a tore up thing. It's happening right now. It's happening right now in the church as I speak. It's happening in somebody's church. It's happening right now as I speak. So with that being said, Middleman is gonna go on and get on out of here. I know that I wouldn't get nobody coming in on this video tonight, this early in the morning. I knew that. That's why I did it. And I just wanted to let you know, I'll let my cyber friend know and everybody know that Junior Walker is not through by a long shot. And Middleman is always going to be, as long as God got breath in me and I'm got living strength that I can sit here before this camera and hit my keyboard back here and turn on the microphone, believe me, there will be something coming back from Walker's music, from Junior Walker, from the Deacons, from Mitty Man, EJ Walker, whichever name you want to use. Guarantee you something will be coming. So, cyber friends, just stand by. Inner Circle, please stand by. And we give you all the honor, and we give you all your accolades. And we pray God for each and every one of you, that God bless you and keep you. Is Mitty Man prayer. To the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Mitty Man saying peace and good morning.